What's up, Devils? J-Dog back, 6 a.m. You know how the fuck we do it. And today's video, we're going to be talking some more Devils comments. And I didn't even pre-read it all, so it's kind of fucking hurry. I was like, I gotta get the fucking ball rolling. I gotta get as many videos fucking recorded as I can. J-Dog's going out of town for a few days next week, so I want to make sure all the videos recorded. And we got some fucking... Yeah. Anyways, I want to get as many videos as fucking recorded, so I wasn't even pre-reading. So goddamn it, we're going to see what the fuck's being said. And I just went straight to the next goddamn video line. And that video is Euronymous and Varg, a.k.a. Count Chocula, not Scary Tough Guys. God, I figured that one, try to use, like, stuff that's going to get a fucking rise and some scuttlebutt. Seems to get some uproar going. Hey, Charlie, what you doing, buddy? Charlie wanted in. You guys haven't seen Charlie in a while, right? You see his sister all the fucking time. He was just meowing by the door. He loves it in here. So you guys seen Charlie before, right? So now you get to see him again. Literally like the coolest fucking looking cat in the world. So, but yeah, he goes exploring here. So hopefully he won't get too much into shit. I let him in because he was calling by the door, and I didn't want you guys hearing a fucking meowing kitty cat in the fucking background, disturbing the goddamn Devils' fucking listening time. Fix that goddamn camera. So where the fuck they leave off? So we got 917 views on this one in 4 days, bros. Gonna hit 1,000 on this one. Fuck yeah. Pathetic as fucking no, but you know how we do it over here. No one cares about the old dogs. So thousands kicking ass when we get them. 47 comments. Seems about, average for that amount of views. And the first one, I see some fucking deicide in Cleveland talk, so I'm going to read it right the fuck off. Kreator of Blasphemy. Like I said, didn't even read any of these motherfuckers. Not at all. Deicide did announce a Cleveland date for this new Legion tour. Fuck yeah, and I heard about it, brah. I think it's in September, August, something like that. This guy will be there. And you know what J-Dog's planning on doing too? It's at the Odeon, I believe. And that's the last time I saw Deicide. So it seems like a pretty, I don't know what's the word, navigatable place where it's not like too fucking, where it's set up, it's pretty spacious. Anyways, where I can kind of like track him down. So I'm going to fucking ask around, track him down. My Glenn Benton, going to get my photo with him. I'm going to do purposely. I'm going to bring my Serpents of the Light LP because it's my favorite album. I had him sign all my CDs the last time I met him, but it was up to, not all my CDs, it was up to incinerate them at the time because that's all I was out. And so I'm going to try to do, I think I've already told you guys this plan, but I'll try to do it for other bands too. But especially Glenn, because he's like the number one guy I want to get my picture with. Track his fucking ass down. I'm going to ask out, search out, where the fuck's he at, kicking his door if he's on the shitter, whatever the fuck it may be. But I'll have like my wife or so recorded on her phone, me meeting Glenn Benton, you know what I mean? Go up to him, have him sign my LP, get my picture with him. So my wife's recording, I'll use it on my phone, ask some fucking dick licker standing around, hey, get your thumb out of your ass. You mind taking my photo with GB here? And I'm assuming he's going to say yes. So you can see all the interactions. See if Glenn says anything funny, or if he says fuck off, turn that goddamn camera off. You suck. Hey, I saw your channel, asshole. It fucking blows. You'll see it all, hopefully. So that's the plan. But I will 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts. If you don't see J-Dog at that show, that means he got in a car wreck, he got cancer, fucking lost a leg, house burnt down, something serious, not something fucking stupid. He's going there with COVID or no COVID. God damn it. No way is J-Dog missing that fucking show. Gotta meet Glenn, and I definitely want to see that goddamn Legion album played in its entirety. Fucking looking forward to it like a motherfucker. So, what the fuck? I didn't even read off whatever the hell he said. The Diabolic demo is City of the Dead. Sure is, brah. Yeah, it's like I said, name slips of mine. I have a CD of it. Let me show you that bullshit. I don't fucking know poser talk over here, goddamn it. And then I have an LP of the City of the Dead too. So this is where I originally owned. So J-Dog don't make shit up just because it slips his fucking minds. He knows what you're talking about. I love this. This is like their demo disc, I believe. City of the Dead, I have all them sign it. And this was 2001 Antar, the drummer. And he wrote 2001, but all of them signed it in gold ink. Fucking this disc is fucking phenomenal. If you don't own this, like I said, an LP of it came out a few years ago and it came through health. I was like, holy fuck. Because I didn't think anyone cared about it other than me. And I bought an LP, so I do have an LP of it. This shit is, I love this shit. Absolutely love it. Fucking 10, motherfucker. And then their first full length had them sign as well, the Digipack version. See, Antar was the really good drummer. He's the black guy in the band. It's because you don't see too many black guys in the band. Caton from Hyrax and Suffocation, Blasphemy. There's some, but it's pretty always cool when you see a black guy in the band. He was super fucking cool. So yeah, J-Dog's a racist and like what the fuck, like just stupid shit like that. And also, yeah, they signed all this and sent this one to Justin from which one wrote that? Thanks for total support. Antar 2001. Mort. I forget some of the other guys' names. I remember Antar the most because we hung out with him the most, and he was super fucking cool. Met him several times. This is Supreme Evil. Great fucking album. I used to have a shirt of this too, but you know, like I told you guys, being a bodybuilder, you grew up, I had a size medium, and I'm fucking 2X now. So what the fuck else was I gonna do? So I either sold it or gave it away to a devil that I knew would appreciate it. That's kind of what I did with a lot of my old shirts. But would love to have a shirt of this. And if you saw my picture, I saw on Francisco's podcast, jamming out all old school jamming out all badass. I'll literally fucking. Dude, I'm going to go by grave not being able to say that the first time out. Biggest tongue twister ever. I show my photo with Corpse Grinder, and he's wearing that Diabolic Supreme Evil shirt, so motherfucker had class. And this is the last album yeah. Did they have another one? Yeah. But anyways, this is the other disc I have. And I believe I have this. This is the one that's on Picture Disc. If this is the one that came out on Picture Disc in the 2000s, this is what I have as well. I have it on Picture Disc too. I'm almost positive. Because Picture Disc with insert. Almost positive. That's the one it is. And I especially love this song, Extinction Level Event. Fucking great song. Just in case you happen to give a fuck. But yeah, so wasn't making up about the Diabolic. Name just slipped my mind. Huge fucking fan. Love him to this day. So 2001, that means I probably bought him at the goddamn show. I think the City of the Dead, I think I did buy at the fucking show. I think they, was that the one they opened up for Morbid Angel? I think this was, correct me if I'm wrong. Whenever they did that tour. Bought the disc there. I think I bought that and Supreme Evil, and I bought the Supreme Evil long sleeve. I don't think I got my picture with the guys, though. I'm kicking myself for some of these guys I get my picture with, but you gotta remember when you're meeting them, it's sometimes there's a shitload of people around, and yeah, it's kind of awkward, whatever. But I don't think I got any of my pictures with any of the guys at Diabolic. But I've seen them a few times after. But I'm pretty sure that's what I bought was those first two discs, the long sleeve there, and I had them all sign it. And anyways, didn't even get to his goddamn question. Fuck, 7 minutes in, didn't even answer a goddamn question. First fucking comment. Fucking might be cutting this one short doing a two-parter. I need the videos anyways, goddammit. Gotta stack them up so the devil's good. You're gonna still get a fucking video every goddamn day of the week, even when I'm out of town. If I miss a day, if you're pissed, trust me, I'm more pissed. It means I fucked my goal up. I want to go a year straight, video every single day. No questions asked, goddammit. Anyways, where the fuck leave off? Question. Seeing as you love Slayer Show No Mercy, have you listened to the band Slaves or Insane from Italy? Funny you say that. Slaves, don't know anything about them, but Insane from Italy, what is that, Total Alarm? Is that the album? Or is that one of the songs? Total Show No Mercy Worship. Insulin Aggression's cover art alone tells you what else on. Yeah, let me show you Insane. I own an LP and a CD of that as well, just for the Devils, because this is also a fucking 10. I literally thought this was one of the best Slayer fucking worship bands ever. And it's funny because High Roller Records just reissued a CD and LP. They were nice, but he changed the cover art. I'm like, why would you change that beautiful, awesome fucking Slayer worshiping cover art? Like, his cover didn't suck, but I was like, you didn't need to change the cover, dude. That cover was badass as a motherfucker. So here's my CD. Like I said, I have an LP too, but don't want to dig it out. But let's check out this Devils. Tell me this don't look fucking Slayer. This, and it's so fucking good. Yeah, Total Alarm, Sacrificer, Four Magicians, Die in Hell, Metal Torment, Evil is at Hand is probably my favorite song. Fucking phenomenal. Check this shit out. That don't look Slayer, motherfuckers. I think they did a second album, or is that a different Insane? And I remember not liking it. This came out. Remember when I got this, the original disc, probably 2005 or so, sounds about right. What is it saying here? Fucking lamos. Did they not put a goddamn year? But do you know whoever left the comment? I forget. Sorry, man. Who said it? If you know the year, let me know. But I'm thinking this is about 2005. That sounds about right. I was contemplating on getting the reissue that High Roller did. It came to the shop, but I was like, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Because I own the originals, and I was kind of like, why the fuck did you change the cover up? Maybe I will. Who knows? Because the cover is different. But that is, if you don't own it, just at least get the High Roller reissue, because that album is a fucking 10. Phenomenal. I was blown away with it. So, yeah, that was to Kreator of Blasphemy. Agree with you on all, man. He's talking Deicide, he's talking Diabolic, and he's talking Insane. Man, me and this guy would be fucking homies, getting along big time. Candy Bickle, goddammit. Man, what you said about your high school experience was the exact same for me. I never got bullied, but I would get stupid questions on a regular basis. You got that fucking right. I'm 6'6". God damn, fucking Shaq over here. So maybe that helped. I mean, yeah, of course it helped, man. You're fucking a goddamn giant. I mean, dude, I'm just under 5'10". I'm like 5'9 1/4". So you tower over my ass. Yeah, 6'6". God damn, man. Fucking be playing basketball. So maybe that helped keep things civil. I did have the counselor pull me into their office to ask if I was suicidal once, though. Yeah, I got pulled in the counselor's office a couple times too. Never felt suicidal, just questioning the shirts. Like they didn't dig them too much. But never, I don't think they thought I was suicidal or anything like that. Is your wife into metal? If so, what are some of her favorite bands? Yeah, she is. I mean, not to the same degree as I am. I mean, a lot of it she found out through me. But I mean, before me, yeah, she likes like when she was in high school, she definitely liked Cradle of Filth. I know that she liked them a lot. Uh, Also like stuff that I don't like, the Nine Inch Nails, the Marilyn Mansons, like that. But as far as now, favorite bands she definitely likes. She loves Macabre. That was part of the reason we got the Macabre tattoo. Is that was the she always thought it was the first show we went to, but I'm almost positive the first show we went to. I can't remember. I want to say it's the Lurking Corpses, but I don't think it was at the same time. But it was in Cleveland. But it was definitely our second show that we were still dating. We were dating for like 2 months, and she thought it was awesome. And them singing about serial killers. She likes Macabre a lot. She likes Cannibal. She likes Merciful Fate. We went to Overkill the other night. She really enjoyed that. Trying to think what other bands, like metal bands, she really likes. Definitely likes Midnight. What else does she comment on that she definitely really likes? Merciful Fate. Definitely likes Merciful Fate. And I mean, like I always put in the car, or whatever. But I mean, like I think, for example, like one she didn't like is which I love is the like Melting Rot. She didn't like that. She's like, I don't like the guy's vocals. I was like, I fucking love the guy's vocals. So not as yeah. But I mean, yeah, we should go every show I go to. She comes with me. As a matter of fact, so we've been together 9 years now, and I've only been to I think 4 total shows where she couldn't come because we didn't have a babysitter or something. I think that was the first 2 years. There was like two. Sadistic Intent was the first time they came to Cleveland, and yeah, we didn't have a sitter. And I'm like, there's no fucking way in hell I'm not going to Sadistic Intent. And then there's a couple other times when Zoom played here last, she was feeling like shit. I think we went to a show the night before, and she just wasn't feeling good. I think still slightly hungover too. I forget what show we went before. And I'm like, well, fuck, dude, it's Zoom. I gotta go see Zoom. But virtually almost anytime you see me at a show, she's with me. So, and she always, enjoys it and likes it. I love the King Diamond show that we went to, where 2019 we both got our picture with King Diamond. Once I figure out how to edit videos and shit like that, and add photos, I'll show you my photo of her and I with the King Diamond Band, the package that you got to pay for. And so she thoroughly enjoyed that, too. Mushroom Leg. Jay, Jay, you were always the most entertaining part of Hellcast. Really, goddamn. That's nice of you to say. Loving the channel for us devils. Do you know whatever happened to Bridget from Heavy Metal Relics? She seemed like a cool chick down for the cause. Hope she's well. I don't know what I'm not allowed to say. Yeah, I know her. I like her. Really cool girl. She's doing very, very well. Doing the exact same. And I think that's all I can say because I don't know what they want me saying and not saying. But yeah, I'll get along with her very well. Super cool. And yeah, I don't have a single bad thing to say about her. Her and my wife actually talk all the time. She texts my wife all the time. She texts my wife almost every day. Literally, almost every day. And as a matter of fact, I think this Saturday they're hanging out. I think they're going to a flea market or something in the morning, Saturday morning. So yeah, I see her quite a bit actually. This guy wrote me a book, but he's got a question at the end from Vesuvia Corpse Flower. Don't want to leave feeling left out, but I've already answered this. What are some of your all-time favorite album covers? For the previous videos, Braba, I answered that about maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Watch all the past videos. Just watch them all, goddammit. If you like these videos, any of them, it's the same goddamn shit. Just J-Dog fucking talking. Talking shit, talking metal, talking shop. You name it. But I definitely answered that question. So, because somebody recently asked it. Unleashed Raider. Agree with J-Dog. Love dogs and cats. Hate humans. Agree with you 100%. That's why when any shitbags complain about their dog or something like that, or cats, I'm like, dude, you better shut the fuck up because I like him way more than I like your fucking ass. I don't care who you are. Even shit, even the people I do like, I definitely like my cats more than I like your ass. So probably don't have too much to say because they fucking like my wife makes fun of me all the time, man. Our cats are like spoiled fucking rotten, dude. They get everything they want. But yeah, no, I mean Charlie's in here still. Yeah, he's flopping on around his back, loving it. And yeah, I love hanging out with them, and they sleep with us, and they're literally my outside metal and shit. They're my favorite thing in the world. Have you heard of a late '80s death thrash band from Chicago called Burnt Offering? You might like them. Yes, I have, but I don't think I know it. Late '80s Burnt Offering. Probably just did some demos then, huh? Late '80s, so around the time of Devastation from Chicago, one of my favorite bands. The demos I showed you, those guys. Watch past videos if you haven't. Sounds like it from there. Definitely know the name. I don't think I know it though, but I definitely need to because there's a very good chance I'm going to like it. Layla Lover 90 question: if Reaper isn't doing more Hellcast for now, can I send some cool shit directly? Yeah, you can do that, man. I have a package to send with vinyls and CDs for you, but I can send directly to you rather than Reaper's P.O. Box. Also, shout out for my kitten who sits in my lap and watches all your videos with me. Sweet, Glatch likes them. Like anytime I'm downstairs at our kitchen table, yeah, like Evie, I don't know why she always wants to lay with me there. But then at night she sleeps with us every single night, like right in between me and my wife's heads, like every fucking night without fail, whether you want her to or not. So yeah, I know the feeling, man. They're always always playing with us. Yeah, you can send it. Contact me at the service at Hell's Headbangers. That's what it is, service at hellsheadbangers.com. And just email there for the address. And it's just because all my replies in the signature email is the address is in there, and I'll just say just put attention Justin too. So that way receiving will just give it to me. And we could do that. And I'll put attention Justin, maybe if you want to put some note or something on the box, like for a YouTube video or something like that, and I'll even open up on camera. Give you my reaction. So you can definitely do that there, brah. Just some compliments over here. Keep them coming, brahs. Got a fucking book over here written. But he has some questions, so I will answer those. So Mac Powers, skipping over the book, jumping right down to the questions. What are your thoughts of Death Doom bands? If so, what bands do you enjoy? Death Doom bands. So not just like Doom, like Black Sabbath, the first Candlemass. I like those. The first Hour 13 album. I like that as far as just Doom. Death Doom? Because what I consider Death Doom personally is what exactly a mix of death metal with Doom. Basically, it's basically, in my opinion, death metal that's just really slow and stuff like Autopsy, Mental Funeral. That's why I put that in there. And I didn't really. I think I like 2 songs off that album. Like I said, yeah. Generally, I don't like that stuff, but I'm sure there is some. Oh, you know what's kind of I consider it kind of Death Doom, and I do like it. It's really the first Acid Witch, at least especially the first album, Witch-Tanic Hallucinations. That's kind of like Death Doom, right? With some like weird overtones kind of mixed in there. Yeah, that. But yeah, I know there's other stuff that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but yeah, definitely the Death Doom stuff when it was just really slow. I'm sure there's somebody I'm forgetting that I do like, but for the most part, to me, it's just boring as shit. But I've always said as a general rule of thumb, from all the respectable metalcore categories, not this metalcore and all this other fucking lameness coming out, but even as far as back as like even power metal, I think I like something from every category. I'm almost positive I do. So I'm sure there's somebody at Death Doom, assuming you're not going to count Acid Witch, that I'm forgetting that I do like. But other than that, I'm drawing some blanks. Lori the Epic one looks like he's got kind of a cool cannibal question. Lori the Epic 112 comments all the fucking time too. Any opinion on George Fisher singing songs from the Eaten Back to Life album? I've heard him do a skull full of maggots on a couple of videos of live shows, and I don't think it sounds the greatest. When he does the rest of the Barnes album, it sounds great, but Eaten Back to Life is so different and sounds so incredible. Barnes on it. Oh, I mean, I like it. I mean, what's funny is because I get what you're saying because, yeah, Barnes' vocals on it are so unique and no one sounds it. But I've always thought, I was like, how like literally every single Cannibal Corpse album with Barnes, Eat Back to Life, Butcher the Bird, 2 Minutes Later, The Bleeding, his vocals literally sound, I don't know if I want to use the word drastically different, but at the same time, kind of drastically different on every album. Like literally every album, they sound different. And I always thought, well, Corpse Grinder, yeah, Corpse Grinder sounds drastically different than all the Barnes stuff. I thought Corpse Grinder was the most comparable, though, to Eaten Back to Life, only because it wasn't quite as low the vocals, and it was really fucking fast. Like a lot of the ways George spits out the vocals is really fucking quick, And on Eating Back to Life, a lot of the songs are too, especially, like, well, pretty much all of them, to be honest with you. But some of the lines, if you follow the lyrics, it's real fast. But I mean, no, I mean, like, I have one of the Vile CDs I have. I believe it's a digipack version. There's a bonus song. It's a studio version song, and they do The Undead Will Feast, and it's re-recorded in the studio with George singing. And they did it as a bonus song, and I thought it was. I mean, I like the original better, but I thought it was cool. And live, they always play a Skull Full of Maggots. And one of my biggest complaints was that Cannibal wasn't doing any more other songs off Eating Back to Life, which they did more. I've even told Alex and George in person when I saw me I needed to do like Shredded Humans and stuff. And I've said this: the best Cannibal Corpse set list I've ever seen to date, and I've seen Cannibal so many times, was in 2014 on the Torture Tour. And they didn't even Hammer Smash Face. They didn't play that last. I think they did it second to last or third to last, because they always do it last. So you didn't change up set list. But they played Edible Autopsy off of Eating Back to Life. They definitely played Edible Autopsy. I think they might have played Shredded Humans because I know they did 2 or 3 songs. They did Skullful of Maggots because they always do Skullful of Maggots. Edible Autopsy. I'm almost positive they did one other. So maybe it was Shredded Humans or I don't want to, maybe Mangled, but I almost that's almost too good to be true. But I was shocked. But at least Edible Autopsy with it. I was like, because it was like the reason I remember Edible Autopsy was like the third song or so in. I was like, holy fuck! I was so happy to hear him do it because to that point, when I first seen Cannibal Corpse in 2000, 2001, whatever the Bloodthirst tour was, that's when I first saw him. Never seen him play it. I don't think I saw them ever play any Eat Back to Life songs other than Skullful Mags. Maybe they did one or so ever, but definitely they never did Edible Autopsy when I seen them. So I don't know. I like George's voice. I thought it sounded good. But I mean, yeah, but Barnes' vocals on Eating Back to Life, they are very, very unique. I 100% agree with you on that. They're awesome. Fucking super awesome. Here we get a decent question here from King Humes. Hums. Humes. How the fuck you pronounce that? Humes. Like kind of like fumes, right? Yeah. King Humes. Never seen you in the Crown Comics, rah rah. As someone who also has a fairly decent music collection, how do you pick what to listen to and when? And also, I sometimes worry that I will never be able to listen enough or at all to all the music I buy, yet I keep collecting more anyway. How do you deal with this? Cheers from the UK. So, how I just whatever I'm in the mood for. And for me, it's kind of like I definitely get in the mood for at least something by the time, because a lot of times I don't get to listen to stuff in my collection because I'm checking out stuff that's coming in the shop. Like I'm always listening to new shit, and that's why that line when I say it, everyone thinks it's funny, but it's funny, but it's true. Is that I've forgotten more metal than you know when I said it to people? It's because because I listen to shit at the shop all the time. I'm like, yeah, it was cool, but nothing I'd buy or whatever, and definitely forget about it. Forget what it sounds like, whatever years later. So that's where that came from. So I'm a lot of listening to that. So by the time a lot of times I get to my own collection, there's always something I'm in the mood for. And as far as having too much, I said that my mindset is I'd rather too much than not enough. And it's kind of like collecting baseball cards in a sense. It's cool just to own it too because you can't listen to baseball cards. People just look at them. People collect stamps. And my mindset is if I live long enough and I'm retired and shit like that, I could fall back on this as a hobby and not be bored because a lot of people when they retire and shit like that, they don't know what to do themselves. They're just gardening, sitting on the fucking couch, sitting on their front porch watching the cars go by, drinking a goddamn Budweiser. I mean, just fuck me, dead. I'm thinking about it now. I just want to put a gun in my mouth. At least me, and it sounds like yourself, you could go back to your records. You haven't listened to you just literally like sit there and just listen to them, read the lyrics, get to really brush up and know on them. What's fucking better than that, man? You have all the time in the world. That's the way I see it. So you'll have something to fall back on. You'll keep your mind active and busy on something that you love. That's fucking stupid shit that everybody else falls into. Generally talking about current events in the world, which I could give a fuck less about. Go man, great video, bro. Have you heard of the band Conflict? Literally the most extreme band ever. I have. We've had CDs and LPs in them, and I don't think I've ever listened to them. I assumed it was more like kind of like Conquer Revenge, kind of Cavalt stuff. So I didn't check them out. Um, am I wrong on that? I could be wrong, but yeah, sounds like most extreme band ever. Maybe I need to check them out. Jay Deakins, have you ever heard the rumor that Count Chocula was the original second guitarist of Venom, but they had to kick him out due to his crippling addiction to chocolate? Have not heard that. Have not heard that at all. So mostly just comments. Anal Eyes in the comment again. Like I said, did an earlier video. Should be up by now. Let me know. Let me know the story idea. We read comments all the time, so definitely curious. From Joseph O'Donovan, he comments on everything. Sup, J-Dog? How did you get into underground metal? Obviously, stuff like Deicide wasn't hard to find, but how did you get into the underground, and what was the first underground release you heard? You watch all my stuff, Joseph O'Donovan. You know the Sacred Right tape story, my brothers. You know, don't go back and listen to previous videos. I've told the story a few times now. I told it. I think I might even told it on fucking Francisco's podcast. Maybe not, but I definitely told it on the video. Shit, 2 or 3 times now. Surprised you haven't heard, because yeah, you comment on a lot of shit, so I assumed you watched every video. But it sounds like you might have missed a few. And manly man Vergarlagard. J-Dog, which are your top 3 one album band? Which are your top 3 one album bands? Greetings from Mexico. I'm the guy who ordered lots of shirts last week. Thanks for that, brah. Top 3, basically saying, but top 3 bands that just did one record. Man, that's a good question, because I know there's fucking Repulsion. Repulsion got to be number 1, right? Charlie, knock it off. Looking around. Shit, it might be the point if they ever fucking finally do an album, Sadistic Intent. But they don't count because they didn't do an album yet. One album, bands. Fuck. That's a good one. So Repulsion for sure. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Throw some out there, Devils. Yeah, just did one album. I mean, there's bands that I only like one album by, but they've done others. You know, they've gone on to Suck Up a Storm. Plenty of fucking those. I'm looking around to get some ideas. Yeah, I can't think of you know what? If like I showed this Insane, um, um, I think they might have a second album, but if this is a one album band, I think they do have a second. But if they don't, if they just did one album, this, um, oh, you know what? I guess they just did one album, and I fucking love them. Hell's has worked with them. Yes, they don't have another full one. Evil Army. That would definitely be one. The fucking Evil Army self-title. I'd fucking love that goddamn album. Oh, that's a fucking 10 for sure, too. That's actually one of my favorite Hell's releases. I just kind of put it because it's kind of like a reissue in a sense. But we did our LP and CD version, and we done a mini LP with them. What, 1 or 2 7-inches, something like that. But I fucking love Evil Army. But especially the full length. Yeah, they just did one album. Yeah, definitely them. If you don't know Evil Army, you're fucking definitely missing out. Fucking great fucking band. Jay Dinkins, dead or in jail. You like that one, huh, bro? I said that one years ago too, and it seemed like I think Craig was the first one I heard say he thought it was fucking funny. Remember Don heard it, he thought it was funny. It seemed like whenever I said it, a lot of people thought that was fucking funny. I was like, oh, it just seems like the most realistic. I mean, why would you not reply or never hear from a guy who never reaches out? If you're dead or in jail, what other possibility could it be, right? Ricky J. Will Hell's Headbangers release Blood Red Throne Monument of Death? No plans to. Don't know get time, but I would definitely be. I would not be against it at all. I'd be into it. I definitely would be into it. But who owns it, and is it going to be a fucking deeds of no reply deal and all this other fucking nonsense? That's usually the case. But I'd definitely be up for it. Metal Musician 6996. J Dog, thoughts on Hate Eternal? Have you met Eric Rutan? He's a nice guy. I have not met Eric Rutan, which is really weird because I've seen Hate Eternal several times. Thought on Hate Eternal, I kind of I'll go quick because I've kind of answered it before in a previous video. Love the first album, Conquering the Throne, fantastic. King of Kings, the second album, thought the title track was great. The rest of the album I thought was boring as piss because it was repetitive as fuck. Never listened to anything since. And I thought like Eric Rutan and Cannibal Corpse, I thought was cool. I thought that'd be interesting. And I'm waiting to see Cannibal Corpse actually when they come here, whenever the fuck that is. And theoretically, Eric Rutan should be still playing with them. And I will make this the last goddamn question because I actually kind of have a little bit to say about it. King Red Lice Dead Snob. What's up, J Dog? The band Portal from Australia. Are they considered death metal? And I love Bolt Thrower. Do you like any of their albums? Watch out for my Bolt Thrower video. You saw it by now. And it took me a while to really fucking like them. Just asking because your opinions are usually sensible. Thanks. Watch the Bolt Thrower video. Bolt Throwers in the thing. I think I call them rock stars or make fun of them a little bit. But yes, I do like them. But busted balls a little bit because they needed to be busted. Portal. Yeah, I guess I would consider that death metal, doomish death metal type stuff. You know what? I'm not a big Portal fan at all. I just can't really get into it. It's a respectable band. Hell's has worked for them. It's funny because I actually like the guys better than I like the fucking music. They came here when they came to Cleveland. Ooh, fuck, that was a while ago now. 12 years ago or so now. And the singer, I believe his name is Shane. And anyways, he was into working out and bodybuilding too. So him and I hit up. We were just fucking hanging out. We met up at Craig's place. They were staying there. Him and I took it. We all rode up to a restaurant. Him and I rode one-on-one. He got into the store. He had to get some protein powder and shit. So all him and I talked about that. I just started getting into bodybuilding for been into it for about 2 or 3 years at that time. And I think he was into it for a few years. And that's kind of all we talked about. And I remember he was the first person. We're talking about pros and shit. He mentioned Marcus Rule, who I'm a huge fucking fan of. I never even heard of Marcus Rule at the time. And then when I thought, holy fuck, this guy's freaky as a motherfucker. And to this day, Marcus Rule is like one of my favorite pro bodybuilders, and he's retired now. And I got to meet Marcus, and years later then, I think it was 2016, 2017, when I met him. He was walking around the Olympia Expo, and actually, I think it was at the Meet the Olympians. He was walking around, and I just stopped real quick. Hey, Marcus, can I get my picture with you? And he was like, yeah, you're definitely the freakiest fucking bodybuilder of all time. He's like, thanks, I try. He's a German guy. So, yeah, that was with Portal. So, Portal, cool band, very, very unique. To me, kind of boring. I even told Shane that stuff as well. I was like, let's be honest with you, I don't even really like fucking the Portals. Like, it's not for me. It's kind of boring. He's like, so I could see that. He's like, it's definitely not a fucking what you're gonna listen to all the time or want to put on the car and shit like that. He's like, that's not what it's supposed to meant to be. He's like, so yeah, if someone does like that, I could totally see why you want it. And didn't give a fuck. They were awesome live. We'll get to watch them live. They played at Now That's Class. I believe it was Now That's Class. And he's got the big clock on his head and shit. I'm like, God damn, that's got to be fucking uncomfortable. So really cool live, but just musically, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's just too doomy and boring for me. But very respectable band, really cool original act, super fucking cool guys. And that's about my fucking thoughts on them. So yeah, don't think I've ever talked about Portal on the channel, but yeah. And hopefully they'll come back to States. And I don't even know if Shane or whatever's still in the band. But last time I talked to him, I think I was like 24, 25 years old, 12, 13 years ago now. Don't even know if he fucking remembers me, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's it for this one, Devils. You know how we do it over here. Leave the questions, comments, the whole fucking bits, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.